Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not. Alright, there we go. How are you? I'm doing good, you know. Doing great. How about you? Of course, this shit's popped. I ain't sitting there for a 22 player queue. What have you been up to? Work. You got a PC? Can't complain, just chilling, talking to Jono. He got a PC. Yeah, I already know. After you guys got PCs, I removed both of you, so then it'd just be Discord on PC. What, oh. What I've been up to is just work. Just work. Just work, work, work. But I'm off work now, and I promised my cousin I'd make a video for him, so. Hell yeah, homie. Got any plans for Christmas? Yeah, I'm going up to fuck, I almost said I'm going up to Christmas. I'm going up to Dallas with the folks, and I'm to my sister's house. We're gonna have Christmas there. Then I'm coming back, and then I'm gonna get my cousin that I'm making the video for right now, and my other cousin and his buddies all together to play official. So big plans, big plans. That game that you had, the Forest, Sons of Forest or whatever, I like that game. I've seen a lot of videos on it. I'll be down to buy that and play.
Just send the video to me. I just shot RPG at some kid's basement, blew the fucking shit up. They're mad as fuck now.
What kind of video are you making? The second you got the game humor, or let me know. Well, I don't know. I love. I'm making a video for my cousin. He's brand new. I just bought him the game. What the fuck?
Okay, send me the Twitch.
Man, I gotta go through all this effort. Jesus. Just a video of like telling them what everything is like, how much booms cost, all that shit. Pretty much. Get better spawn. Give me a second, set up music. Single door, double door, single door, double door, garage door. He's gonna be default, so. spawn in the wood doors because I forgot they're a fucking door. Let me just finish building this so no one runs up on me. I have hammers on, and I'm just gonna put this. Alright. Now I gotta spawn in the differences of everything. Try to get trees in the way. Let's do worse. No. Yeah, I'm still here. Okay. It's gonna be a long, long video. Let's see. MP5 I have. Pompey. Do I have DB? I have DB. Tommy. I think I have Tommy. Tommy. Custom. Need V2. Need SAR. Nailgun. Ayoka. Bow. Crossbow. Alright. I think I got all the guns in the game. Well, there's more, but I can't get those. Where can you make the SMG? Yeah, you can make tier 1. Tier 2. Customs tier. Why? He sucks at the game, that's why. And he's asking me questions of how to build a door, and I refuse letting that motherfucker ask me that. Use a rocket launcher Lying on my name. Nigga, you asked me for, how do you make a door? Why not? I make another box. When we were on Trump 6 times. That wasn't the first time. Alright, now I need another box. So you have hay, I got hollow, I got those guys. You don't really need this one, so. Need this. I have sulfur, so I'll tell him in the video it's this much of what makes this. Alex, you still watching? Yeah, okay. A bit. Not even close. Okay. Shit. Those are set up. This one. believe you need cloth for C4. Yeah. God damn it. You know how to make bow or arrows, I bet, so that shit's no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 6, 8. Where can I find something to recycle stuff into scrap with on the Trump server? Lighthouse right next to our base. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I understand. It's bullet shotgun rocket. Someone's texting me. I need more bullets. More bullets. Say female host. Say single. It baits them. So, I'm not going to be paying attention anyway. I'm a hero. Better man. She doesn't. I didn't get any scrap. What did you recycle? Doors and furnaces. That's your reason. I don't even know what you just said, to be real. Uh-huh. That's organized. That's organized. Organized. What gives me scrap and ban this kid? What gives you scrap is like components. So every barrel we hit, usually it gives you scrap or a component. SAR body, all that type of shit. I'll send you the list of that shit. Sorry, I'm talking in my chat. Yeah, your mic's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna spawn me my gun. So here we go. Alex, these are wood doors. They're pretty useless in the game. It's how you start first is always wood doors. Unless you're a big deep I gotta go in game chat. Unless you're a big deep team, usually you have metal doors. I should do kids. I'll teach you kids in the later time. I'm going to show you the difference of raiding real quick. These are the doors, sheet metal. These are useless, but I'll tell you anyway. You only need 45 expo to raid this door. Oh, a good note for you. Apologize, homie. I was in the shower. I didn't see that. No big deal. No biggie. Wood doors are a good start. Like when you get a starter base down, good way to get the door, just seal off the base for real quick. Not that bad. Now, only problem is, let's say on official, I'm raiding the base, right? I would go get mollies. Mollies are pretty easy to make. We come up, God, motherfucker. We come up here. High call. Go up here. It's only like some low grade and some cloth. That's all it is to make it, and it's a tier 2. They can't make it in tier 1, only tier 2. There's certain guns. Actually, I should go through that before I raid the base. So, let me just go through that real quick. So, this is your tier 1. And the only guns you can make right with tier 1, motherfucker. Tier 1 is, you can make DB, revolver, water pipe, a Yoka, nail gun, custom SMG, the handmade, whatever the fuck it's called. And that's pretty much it. That's all you can make. And bows and crossbows. But tier 2, we come over there. Oh, and just to go a little further with you. So you see how, let's say, I get my hammer, right? And I made a tier 2 off the God, I'm really bad at explaining shit. You place down your tier 1, and you want to make a tier 2, you have to literally be hugging the fucking tier 1. And then you can go to where you need to make the tier 1. I mean tier 2. I gotta find it. Tier 2. You get it, and now you can pick it up. You can drop it on the floor because you won't need it at all. You put it right here. The best part about that is you can enter level 1. That's tier 1, by the way, and then tier 2. So tier 2, you can make P2, revolver, I forgot to put the gun in there, flamethrower, you got the handmade revolver, it's pretty powerful, custom SMG, Tommy, SAR, rocket launcher, homing missile launcher, and then you got these rockets. This one's basically to burn bases down or just set people on fire. Most people use it for PvP, raid defense, or not raid defense, raid offense. HVs are taking Brad, and raid defense. Homing missiles, you know it. The best thing you love is the helicopters. These bitches will knock your ass out of the sky. Now this is where you get a submarine and you shoot these motherfuckers. They're pretty fucking funny to shoot. These are for SAM sites, what you get shot down by all the time. They're pretty cheap to make too. Same way with tier 2, you can make garage door, handcuffs, you can make window covers, they're embrasures. This metal bracket, whatever the fuck it's called, really good for you. That's the best thing to block off people from jumping in your compound and all that bullshit. This shit does not matter at all unless you want to be a car engineer, man, be my guest. But tier 2 I say is the best thing to have at early on stage. Why I say that is because you have the electric furnace, the water pump, you have the computer station, the battery, the crafter, and wind turbine and turret. Those guys are perfect. I'll teach you how to do wiring and power pretty quick. You got this one to start off with, and it doesn't give you much power. I'll show you. This is your armor that you can make out of it. Tier 1, you're basically a fucking loser. You're wearing all this bullshit no one really cares about. You got your stims on tier 2, med kit on tier 2. You got night vision on tier 2. It's worth it. Once you get night vision on official, I'm telling you right now, when it's night and they don't have it, you'll see the motherfuckers from a distance. Okay? Moving on. So let's say you got all the scrap to make that tier 3 and high quality metal, whatever, right? I'm gonna pick this bitch up after I'm done crafting my tier 2 or tier 3. And now you don't need this bitch anymore. You can get on here. You got tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Now, it's basically going from 7-Eleven to fucking Best Buy. 7-Eleven meaning tier 1 is basically all cheap. There's not that much to spend. You can get shotgun traps. I would say worry about the electric more than anything. Tools, that would be okay, but once you get electric learn or learning how to do berries, you can get that learned, but electric is your best friend because you get automatic cooker, automatic sorter, all that shit going. I'll show you how this works. You got your mixing table here. You definitely want that. When can we start on an official? We can start on an official Christmas night if you're home. I got Kubli. He might be joining, and his buddies might be joining. Now, if let's say we're just down broke, we're always stuck in tier 1. You got a ladder. You definitely want that learned. All the way down, these walls make you a little small compound. Up to you, doesn't matter. This is your first boom that you'll ever learn in tier 1. This is the only boom I would say you would use in early game of official, so like first week or second week, because after that no one really uses this garbage. Because I told you, if let's see if I get lucky, I'll show you. I'm gonna throw 2, and hopefully 1 dud, so I can show you. Okay, hold on, let me throw another one. See the dud? I'm gonna let that one go off real quick. Those suck. Okay, so you see how it's dud, right? Now I have a chance of picking it up or reigniting it. And I reignited it, oh shit. Fuck. And that's those. That's only tier 1. I suggest use those for wood doors because it's only. I'll tell you what it is when we get there. Tier 2 is basically Walmart, so it's a little expensive, a little not expensive. You know, they're working up the budget, whatever. You can make garage doors, some guns, protect yourself, all that shit. You got large furnace in here, chainsaw in here. Oil refinery is the best thing here. 4C4. How do you get the green scrap looking stuff that you can make the hollow site? Tech trash. You need a red card, I would say. Sometimes you can find it in crates, sometimes you can find it in barrels, you can find it really anywhere. But high chances, airfield, power plant, dome, launch site, oil rigs, cargo. That's your high chances. And Kubli will teach you how to PvP, all that bullshit, because he's pretty good. Now, oil refinery, let's say, remember that crude oil that you're like, oh, you got crude oil, that black looking gas stuff? That's what you put in here with some wood, and each crude oil, so 1 crude oil gives you 3 low grade. So let's say you had 100, times that by 3. I got one. So tier 3 is basically fucking Best Buy because everything is expensive. Like, I think this is 500 to learn in the workbench, 125, 125, 125, 500, 500, 500, 125, 500, 500, 125, 500, 500, 500, 500. It's basically fucking Best Buy. I have like 50 right now. Again, this shit does not matter, but everything on this side. What about diesel fuel? That's basically for the quarries. You can put those in the pumps too of monuments. And monuments that have pumps is power plant, water treatment. I think there's another one I'm missing, but train yard. I think that's it. I think those are the three. I'm sure there's more, but that's the only three I really know. Use those for low grade, the pumps, water pumps, or I mean gas pump, whatever the fuck they're called, who cares? They're pumps. I'll teach you where they are. And then diesel by itself, the sulfur quarry, that's where you can use that there for. One diesel at sulfur quarry will give you 1,000. At stone quarry it will give you 10k in 5 minutes basically, and high qual will give you 50 for one diesel. Now, your armor doors are both 500, but they're so worth it because, let's say we build a 2x2, right? All doors are, it's only a 2x2, just a regular 1-4 2x2. All doors are armored. They're going to take a minute for the door path. And that's your tier 3. Now, it does matter on making boom, ammo, or electric furnaces, doors, all that type of shit. You can, like, craft a door in your inventory, like, you can go away. This is quick time, so it just gets it fully done. But let's say this takes 14 seconds. Streaming, boosting channel from Ghost Town to Warzone, and alright. Where was I? Yeah. This is like 14 seconds. Let's just say it's 14 seconds, right? I don't know what the time is to make a door, but 14 seconds. Now, if we go to tier 3, for instance, it will take maybe 5 seconds to make. Tier 2, it may probably do 8 seconds to make. Tier 1, it would take like 10 seconds to make. It cuts it down the higher the tier is. Tier 3, it makes it shorter time for you. Now we're coming into the electric area. I'm going to show you piping, what piping's like. Now this is electric, this is your battery. So I'm going to show you the best batteries. This one is powered by low grade. This is usually what people bring for a raid base. They'll use this, hook up a turret. I'll get a turret for you to show you. So let's say this is your turret. I put a gun in it. Right, that's your turret. You turn it on. Turret's on. Problem solved. Bingo bango. Now you're protected for a minute, but it eats up that low grade. It's basically gas for a car, you know. Turn that off. Let me get my fucking gun back, pussy. Now we turn that off. Now you got the car battery. This can be made in tier 1. Well, I mean, all this can be made in tier 3. But this, when you start in tier 1, this can be made in tier 1. Only this. Not these two. Only this one. And you only get 150 watts. So it's not really worth it to use it. Unless you're using a trap base or something. Now this, same way with the trap base. It's not much power, but it's something for you. You can charge it up fully. Like, I can go over here. I'm gonna do it like this. You will be using these to charge that battery. Now, because that power is hooked up to it. You can see it's cooking up the number by 103 to 9,000. You see it just went up to 104. That's your power gift. Now, there is difference from solar panels and wind turbines. I'm going to go up there and show you what, I'm going to show you what this battery is first. Now you got that connected, blah, blah, blah. You hooked it. You're going to go hook it up to one of these. Technically, you hook it up to this electric branch, and then you hook this up to here. Because this is a root combiner. Once you want to learn power, I'll teach you how to do power. But this is how it's supposed to be done. You get like 2, or I usually do 6, because more solar panels, the better power comes in. But you do that, you'll see this show up, and you turn this on. You can have this go to shit, let me make 2 of them. Now you're going to have power out to this, and you see how it lit up? Some will be like this. Yeah, 10 power will be like turrets, solar panels, spotlights, type shit. And it turns on your turret. That's your power. I'll teach you that shit in the future. These will be always 9. I will always back you up on that shit. If it's higher than 9, whoever told you it's not 9 is a dipshit. Okay, this is always 9. See how it's not turned on? Now if I go here, go 9, hold, turns on perfectly. Same way with piping. You can go like this. And that's how you get that going. Same way you turn this on as you just go like this. Bingo bango, it's on. Pretty simple. Now, oh, I didn't show you the differences. Alright. So your tier 2 weapons, we already learned what those were. These are all the ammos that these guns take. I mean, there's different types of ammo for 5.5, like and pistol bullets. Let's go right here. You got incendiary pistol bullets, HV bullets. Same way with 5.5. You got slugs, incendiary shells. You got flashbangs. You got spears. That's for shark hunting. That's good scrap, by the way. Oh, there's more, to be real with you. Probably used to PC, that's why. Now, this is the boom. Yeah, I every time we're playing community, this is the boom. I killed myself with a grenade on accident. Well, that sucks. Anyway, this is the boom. Okay, bean can is sheet metal, so like sheet metal fragments, whatever, and gunpowder. Pretty simple. Everyone knows that one. Pretty simple. Now with satchels, it's 4 bean cans, stash, and to make a stash, it's like 10 cloth you pick up, and you just make a stash. And this says rope because I can't spot it. So this is rope, and I believe you need 2 or 1 rope to make one. Now this is Molotov. You need some low grade and some cloth. Can't spawn it in. HVs need a pipe, metal pipe. How to get those? Pretty simple. Go hit roads. There's road signs. Those give you only pipes and road signs. That's all it gives you. And gunpowder. HV rocket, pipe, low grade, gunpowder. I'm just saying, make it. Homing missile. Most people don't really give a shit about this one because a lot of people don't use it. I think I forgot to add gunpowder to it. But Yeah. But, yeah, no. Homemade missile. Just make it. I can't make cloth. I don't have cloth. Now, homemade missiles, pipe, tech trash, and gunpowder. C4 is your favorite best friend of all because you love it so much. The pipes. Now, you can make pipes in community. Official, you have to literally blueprint it, and it's like 125 scrap. C4 is one explosives, and to make explosives, I should have done this. So you're going to see it in my inventory to make it. Sulfur, I can't spawn it in, so sulfur, metal, high qual, and sulfur. So just got to keep that. We all love Sears Putty. So, and now my favorite. By the way, I got Hello Boom for us. Nice. My favorite's rocket because it does splash damage. Splash damage is basically, let's see, where's not like fucked up? You're not fucked up, you're not fucked up. So I'll show you. One rocket. Rocket launcher. Please don't destroy the chest. So you see these two walls right here. 1, 2. I'm actually going to upgrade it to sheet metal so then you can see the line. You're going to shoot it right in the corner. Usually this is the best way to raid because if your dipshit teammate walks in front of you, he won't get blown up. Now you shoot that. This is 863 and this is 863. Splash damage. To make that is pretty cheap, actually. Is all you got to do is make 10 explosives and 150 gunpowder. It's pretty cheap and it's a lot easier to raid with. Now I'm not going to spawn all this shit in, but what I'm wearing right now is a full metal. How many RPGs to blow down a sheet wall? Good question. So I should go through that too. Stone walls take 4. Sheet metal takes 8. And HQM, so that's the black wall, takes 16. Now, hold on. Yeah? Yeah? You were texting me. You were texting me. Well, I'm right now discussing the video. Kick this. Alright, just type in show text pineapple. I'm in the middle of the video, so just go to show text in the party, type PP, and I'll kick those guys. Sorry, might have sent a dick pic. What the fuck? All right, where were we? Rockets. Okay, stone walls are 4 rockets. Sheet metal is 8 rockets. HQM is 16 rockets. Now, if you minus half of that with C4s. C4s take 2 for stone wall. It takes 4 for sheet metal, and HQM it takes. That's a lot. HQM takes 8. Now I say it is cheaper with some C4 half the time. So that's what you would do with rockets for RPGs. But RPGs don't, it's not like the AK. So when you shoot your AK, you see the, I don't think it got hurt. But when it gets hurt, how much for sheet? Rockets, it takes 8. C4, it takes 4. A minute. It's gonna be a minute. A minute. Yeah, I'm right now discussing it. I'm almost done. I don't know that one. So basically, C4 is supreme. Yeah, it can be, but rockets is more for long range. I would say about 30 minutes. I'm almost done. Don't worry. I'm going back in. Now, rockets is more for long range. If you just want to get through the base, I would say you get 2 people shooting. It's not even far range. You get a block away and you can shoot them. There is a technique with C4, like let's say this is when you're really good with it. You can go like this. C4 is being made like this. I do 6, 7. Right? Now I'm the only one that knows that. Whatever, right? I'd make this remote be 6, 7. Gonna break this real quick. Now, if I did this, it would be cheaper. You can just throw it. You can sit right by it. When it's green, it's safe. See, I had 9. I just threw 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you hear that beeping, stopping, and it does a ding, ding? Now that's 8 C4, and this is what it does automatically with one remote, and that's not hard to do. You don't need no power, none of that bullshit. Rockets, you know, you get 2 people shooting rockets at it, it does take a minute. But that's why if you have like 8 man, you got 6 other motherfuckers watching for peaks on the roof, people coming from the other side, flankers, all that type of shit. You learned the batteries, different types of batteries TC. Now we have the Molotovs would be your best choice in this opinion, because let's say I want to pick up all this shit real quick. Now let's say you want to raid a base, right? You're going to throw this right here. And then this right here. You'll see the door lowering down, going down, going down. You only need 2 to break through it. Person stuck in the base, all you got to do is kill them. That's all you got to do every time. It's so much easier with that. Satchels, pretty simple to do it with these. Throw those on there. Now with a regular rocket, you can shoot it with it. But last I remember, HV takes out whole door. Just trying to back up so I don't die. Oh, it doesn't. Oh my god. Maybe it's just rocket. But whatever, right? Best way to raid with doors, Molotovs. Satchels, everyone can hear it from like a minute away. I'm mad, very. Why are you not getting mad? What's wrong? Why? I'm listening. About me? All right. I'm a little retarded, so I don't know why you would be mad. Yeah, it happens 2 times in a row, but I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't know if I can say it on the stream. Ah, nice. Magic worked. Anyway, well, you gotta wait, okay? You gotta hold it. I'll be back. It won't be long. Yep. Now, sheet metal. You only need 64 to go through each sheet metal door. So this is sheet metal. This is sheet metal. Right. So now. This AK recoil is so fucking bad. I don't know what the fuck Russ was thinking. This is dog shit. Wasted more ammo on the fucking door frame than anything. That's both sides right there. Empty that. Let me get the fucking LMG now. Where is the fucking LMG? You need 218 for this. I got gloves on, I do. Okay, most people will raid with a silencer, so I'm gonna raid with it, because it's just what everyone else does. God fucking damn it. I gotta reload. Alright, well, I'm not raiding any more of that. That's the stupid way to raid an armored door. The cheap way. And then you can walk in and be like, oh, there's a kid! Type shit, you know. Now, I believe it's 1 C4 and 2 rockets for a garage door. Nope. It's 1 C4 and 1 rocket. Now this guy, this is my favorite one. Okay, this is my favorite one, right? Read that nice little note. There's no fucking reason to raid it at all. There's not a chance of you raiding this bullshit. Now, I'm gonna go build bunkers, and then I'll show you how to build bunkers. And wind turbines, I suggest, let's say you built the base that we're living in now, and it's only that triangle foundation. Build up 3 door frames, and door frames, I mean like double door frames. What you're gonna do is do that, then add 2 triangles on top of a floor, and then put the wind turbine on there. I need a flat area to show you the bunkers. Alright, so Alex, I'm just going to do it like this one. This is a durability bunker. This is usually what I build, is like 1 by 1, because I'm solo usually. Now, this is the bunker, okay? Here we have wind turbines. Oh, perfect. I'll show you. I'll show you where to do it then. Now, this is your bunker right here. This thing, all normal. You just upgrade it. Everyone else builds it different, but this is how I build mine. Is I add honeycomb so that they can't soft side through the foundations. Because right here, I can use a jackie and just hit this shit the whole time. The whole entire time. You'll be not even knowing. Now, this is how you build this. This is just your normal base, you know, whatever. But right here is your bunker. And I'll tell you the reason real quick. Now, you can put your TC wherever the fuck you want. I personally do it here because I honeycomb the shit out of my base. I do this. I put a workbench here to hide the TC, so like, let's say I had tier 3. Do that, and bingo bango, that's your TC right there. Now, you can add 2 large boxes and a small box and some bags and a campfire. Now this is your bunker. How to get up is these things. You just place it as close to the corner. Do this. Oh, not as close to the fucking corner. Holy shit. Like this. And you're out of your bunker. Now, you're going to be like, well, how do you steal the base? This is your sleeping bag, okay? You place your sleeping bag wherever the hell you want to place it. I'm placing mine there. Am I going to be on bag timer? No, I'm not. Perfect. Now, this is how you're going to do your bunker. You will never upgrade this wall, but always keep the soft side of this wall in your core. And then you're going to jump. And then you're going to upgrade this. This ain't high qual, but you want to upgrade this one, this, and those 2 walls that's covering your TC all to HQ. And that's your bunker. Meaning, I can kill myself. Jump in here. Bunker's broke. Jump in, jump out. And bunker's open. That's your bunker. Now I'll show you the bunker that we lived in before. This is usually built on 2x2s, 3x3s. Doesn't really matter. I gotta find another flat area. Wherever you want your entrance to be, you're always going to put a high foundation there, high foundation there. You upgrade these bitches, you wall this off, and there you go. TC can be either on top or bottom, that's really up to you, does not bother me at all. Usually I wall this bitch off. And this is how you make it. You add a roof here. And a roof here. Now, it's on sealed now, but if you do it like this, I did it wrong, but you gotta add, but this has honeycomb, so then no one can fuck with you. We're gonna make these be roofs. You'll see how it's not sealed yet. Now it's sealed. Now you upgrade it. Not sealed. This is what you do. Add half walls all around this area. People and free my soul. Sing your rock and roll. See, your TC can be down here if you want. Sometimes I feel lucky and I put my TC like this. Because then you can have more boxes or battery down there or whatever. Now, we have, oh, I already read that. Now, what you do is you add only these 2 door frames. Why I say that is, let's say you're a dipshit. You do this, you upgrade it, you can't break it at all. I mean, you can. You're going to be booming it or jacking it. And jacking it will take a long ass time. But if you do this, and never upgrade it, it's sealed fully. They can raid all the fuck they want through this bunker if they go through door path. Honeycomb, it can be a bitch to do and build and all that, but you just gotta be really good. 2x2s, these are pretty simple. I mean, shit, you can make it be a 2x2 with a 4x4 expansion if you really want. You can go like this. You just upgrade. The way. Now you got this all built up. You can have this be walled off if you want. And again, you can use a battery to get up. It's a little difficult to do it, but you can do this. And you do that. That's totally up to you. It doesn't matter how you build it. That's that bunker. I'm trying to think of any other bunker. Oh, it's not flat. That's too high at ground. You got any more questions? I'll answer them during this. If not, I'm going to upload it so then you can see it if you need to go back. No. Alright, it's not as flat as I want it to be. It's a lot more flat. Now, let's say build a base like this, right? Is this flat? Yeah, that's TC there. So you're gonna build this and this off. 3 out. It's outers basically. I'll ask when we play. Yeah. I gotta remember how I fucking upload videos. Other than that, then the stream. You guys seen it? Oh, that's a jaw. Subscribe if I put this public. If I don't put this public, Alex, fuck you. Let me know when you want to play. I'm on. Peace, homie. Have a good night. Yeah, good night, Batman. Good night, Alex. Or not good night. I'll probably be on in like 10 minutes. Not even, probably 5. But everyone else, you know, hit a brother up on YouTube.